multiplex. Your boy, you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come, divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs in harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We here, damn. So, we know from, as a recent, Twork and Eazy been going back and forth, about, supposedly Eazy and Twork was supposed to battle. It was a whole bunch of negotiations. Then at the last minute, Eazy pulled the rug from under, son. They both spoke on the phone conversation that they had. Basically, people on Eazy's side was scared that Twork wasn't going to show up. I guess because of a couple battles he missed recently, or just his, track record of missing battles, right? Eazy and Twork had a big public back and forth with Twork, doing lives and tweeting a bunch of shit. Eazy going live, tweeting a bunch of shit. So they had this little back and forth. People anticipating the battle. They battled before a long time ago on Gates of the Garden. Twork went crazy, but it was a one-rounder though. You feel what I'm saying? So people want to see that back and forth 3 rounds. I personally think it'd be a dope battle. Definitely as two of the more recent stars that were made in battle rap. I think it'd be a dope battle for both of them. So I'm definitely, looking forward to that whenever it can happen, right? But in the midst of them, going back and forth, being ops, it's Twork repping URL, Eazy is Trenches / Chrome and everything. So Twork kind of keeping it going. And either earlier today or was it yesterday, he posted a tweet basically saying Eazy is battling Math Hoffa. Man, nasty work. First of all, leaking battles is crazy. You feel me? It happens. Battle rap can't hold the water. You feel me? Like every time battle, the battle get booked, somebody get their deposit. Of course, they go run into their battle rap mans, and then they mans go run into somebody else, and it's just like a little game of telephone where eventually word spreads, and it's like, okay, Eazy and Math battling, So somehow that got back to Twork. You feel me? If this battle he leaked is the real battle, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't care to see that shit, man. I don't care to see Eazy versus Math. And there's no hate. We got to stop this narrative where when people say they don't want to see certain battles, that people are like, oh, y'all hating, blah, blah, blah. I just don't really care to see Math Hoffa battle. You feel me? And part of the reason is because it seemed like he was achieving so much success outside of battling, with the podcast and doing red carpets at BET and things of that nature. It's like, yo, you want a whole nother path to where you probably ain't gonna need this battle rap shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? And then the optic is bad because it looks like, I'm not saying it is, but it looks like, oh, the podcast fell apart. Let me go back to battle rap. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it looks to a lot of people who, on the outside looking in. Sometimes I gotta think about that. Like, it's always optics. Like when shit fall apart in one area and then it's like you running back to battle rap, it looks crazy. You get what I'm saying? So who knows if this if this is, and I have to say if with all of this, because again, we don't know 100% for certain if this is the battle that's going to happen. So we always got to preface it with if, but if it's the battle that's happening, in terms of Math Hoffa side, it just looks crazy. You feel me? So I don't know if Mav still has anything left in battle rap to accomplish. You get what I'm saying? Like, unless he, the only battle for Math that I really care for is the Mook battle, because obviously they had something that was, actually a legit beef. It escalated into some physical shit. So, that's a battle that no matter how much time passes, I'm going to want to see that. You feel me? I don't care about y'all new fans that just started watching battle rap when Spaces came around. Like, I don't care about y'all opinions. You get what I'm saying? Like, as a long time fan of battle rap, who's really been watching this shit since the DVD days, yeah, I want to see Mook versus Math Hoffa. You feel me? Whenever y'all ready to book that, or somebody's ready to book that, I'm down to see that. But Math and Eazy, it's like, why? There's no prior grudges there. There's no previous issues. And we all know Math does his best when it's a storyline attached to a battle. You get what I'm saying? If you have Math coming up and battling Eazy, it's like Math has so much to contend with. Like he's going to, first of all, first round out the gate, we're going to have to hear why a lot of people are going to want to hear why, the whole podcast shit fell apart. Why are you coming back to battle rap, etc., etc. Meanwhile, you have Eazy, who's going to be there making an angle out of that whole shit. You understand? Oh, your podcast failed. Your podcast failed. Now y'all back in battle rap. Like, it goes back to what Calico said when he was battling Lux. He was like, yo, something. Since y'all failed, y'all ain't got no voice. Only reason y'all back on Smack is because all y'all careers failed and y'all ain't got no choice. Like, that was a real bar. You understand? And that can apply to, numerous different situations when it comes to, people who have come back to battle rap after achieving a certain amount of success. And it starts to look like, yo, niggas don't got no choice because they failed in other places. So Eazy can make a whole, like, when it comes to Math, he can definitely make a whole angle out of that. You know what I mean? So, if this battle was happening, right, and even for Eazy, like, I don't care for Eazy's resume, right? Eazy do not need Math Hoffa. You get me? Like, yeah, Math Hoffa is established. He got a legendary name in battle rap. Cool. But when it comes to actual skill, Math Hoffa is not somebody who people are really on some like, oh, I want to see Eazy battle Math. Like, it's not a battle I think anybody really is hyped to see. You feel me? It's one of them battles I don't believe anybody ever asked for in life. You get what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, if, again, I gotta say if, right? If this battle was happening, I got Eazy with the 3-0 body bag. Like, Math not getting around in my personal opinion. That's just me. You feel me? I could be bugging. Math, of course, the first round for a return battle, especially somebody on Math level, is going to be, all right, this first round might be tough, but, I'm not, it's not one of them battles that I'm hyped to see. Like, for a battle to drop in my first thought, or for a battle to be rumored to be happening, and then my first thought is like, yo, one person going to smoke the other, it's like, what's the point? You get what I'm saying? So, at this point for me, this battle is only going to exist to hopefully prove me wrong. You feel me? Hopefully Math will get around and, whatever the case is. And who knows? If he actually does good, then it's going to be like, okay, Math is back. Let's see him against, who's going to be the next person. You get what I'm saying? But in terms of this whole Eazy thing, like, it's just not one of them battles that I'm really hyped for. You feel what I'm saying? So, salute to Math and, salute to all the success that he has done, outside of battle rap. But I want to see more bigger moves from Math outside of battle rap. Like, I don't care to see him come back to the sport. You get what I'm saying? Especially shit has changed so much. You got all this Twitter spaces and, all this other stuff that is just like, more so catering to the newer fans. You get what I'm saying? Like, and even the newer fans are going to be on some, yo, we rolling with Eazy. Like, Math, he was here at one point and he got up out of here. He did the podcast thing and, like I said, it looked like, podcast fell apart. Now it's like, all right, what do I do next? Let me just go back to the easiest place, for me to go, being that I already built a name here. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. Like I said, it ain't no hate towards Math. It's just not a battle I care to see. You get what I'm saying? And then another optic that, you know, people are definitely about to have fun with is the fact that it's like, yo, you avoided the Twork battle to battle Math. Like a battle people would have rather seen 10 times over than this battle. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think the Twork battle would have definitely been a much better investment than, you know, the Math battle. So I don't know. I'm not excited for it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's battle rap. We all gonna watch the battle when it drops. So that don't even gotta be a question. You know, but I'm pretty sure more people would have loved to see Eazy the Block Captain versus New Jersey Twork. So that's gonna be the battle that people are obviously more hyped for. So, you know, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see if this battle is actually real. Who knows? Maybe Twork was going with a rumor and was just mad and wanted to just throw some out there to maybe see if he could throw a wrench in the plans, which, you know, if this battle is actually real, it's going to work because you're going to have people coming out with blogs like, yeah, we don't really care to see that battle. And it's fuck around and ruin a whole rollout of it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, yo. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is this the battle y'all want to see? If it's going to happen, do y'all think Math got a chance of winning? Who y'all got winning, Eazy or Math? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Now holla at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here.